funny guy, Ryan Girdusky. Glad to have you back with us, Ryan. And I'm loving the stocking cap. Tell us about the charity.
Yes, it's a charity called Love Your Melon, and it gives every beanie you buy, a beanie will go to a child with cancer who has no hair. So it's a great charity called Love Your Melon. Google it. I don't know how to find it, but I bought one. It's great. It's really comfortable, really warm for the winter, so check it out.
I want one too. It'll make me a nice Christmas present, Ryan. And since I know you were looking for what to get me for Christmas, now you know. All right, Leah Remini trending today ahead of her interview that is coming out this week on ABC. She talked about Tom Cruise and leaving the Church of Scientology. Ryan, is there some good stuff in this interview?
Yeah, it looks really good. So she says she left the church because in the church, when you leave, you're taught to shun the people, the ex-Christian Scientologists.
Oh.
And she did not want her daughter to shun her if she raised her in that church, if she ever wanted to leave. And that was a big factor in it. So probably she had, you know, fears of that for a long time and doubts about the church for a long time. She also kind of slammed Tom Cruise and said he's so powerful in the church that if to insult Tom Cruise is to insult the church. She also said Tom will go to Scientology meetings a lot of times wearing matching high heels and nail polish with his daughter Suri. So it's really interesting.
Oh, all right, a teacher in Decatur, Alabama trending today. He apologized for going to a Halloween party dressed as Kanye West. What's the big deal here in Roll Tide, right, Ryan?
Because he, Roll Tide, because he, like, I know what that means. Because I was wearing blackface. And, like, it wasn't Sam Jolson blackface from, like, the 1920s, whatever. But nonetheless, he wore it. So he got in a little trouble with it. But you know what? You don't need to wear blackface to be Kanye West. Just refer to yourself as Jesus, say you're the greatest, and snatch a microphone from anybody around you, and you'll be Kanye West. That's basically what it is.
All right. Some very smart and very important scientists said that temperatures could rise beyond human tolerance by the end of the century. Ryan, are we going extinct?
Yeah, well, they only said that's going to happen in the Persian Gulf. And I say it's about freaking time. Because, you know, it'll take care of Al-Qaeda, Iran, ISIS. Well, all half of our problems will go away. So I cannot wait. I'm going to go outside and spray some hairspray everywhere now.
All right, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo and Missouri Governor Jay Nixon trending today. Isn't that pleasant and sweet? They made a wager because the Kansas City Royals and the New York Mets are playing in the World Series. Ryan, are you excited about the World Series and the bet between the governors?
I'm excited for people who are excited about the World Series. Half my family are fans. I think your family are Royals fans, right?
I'm a Cardinals fan.
Okay, Cardinals. All right, I got it confused. But, you know, I'll be more excited, honestly, when Jay Nixon and Andrew Cuomo resign. That part.
Right, yes. That I can get excited about, yes. All right. Company called Clear Food trending today. A report says that their vegetarian hot dogs actually contain meat and some human DNA. Ryan, no.
I know. They said 2% of samples tested positive for human DNA. And apparently, human DNA is delicious. Like, I mean, half the population was like, wow, that Jeffrey Dahmer guy was really ahead of his time. He's onto something.
Oh, good grief. All right, University Hospitals of Cleveland also trending today. They say that their first ever live brain surgery will be televised this week. They said, we hope to demystify brain surgery, diminishing the fear and stigma. Do you think showing brain surgery live on the air is going to help calm people's fear of it? Because I have to tell you, I don't like my nose. I've thought my whole life about a nose job, Ryan. I watched one on YouTube. I will never get a nose job. I will die with this nose.
Yeah, I'm squeamish thinking about what that would look like. But I have a great idea. If they want to get huge ratings, they could do a brain transplant between Caitlyn Jenner and Ellen DeGeneres. And maybe at the end of it, Caitlyn will want to be a man and Ellen will want to be a woman.
Oh, gosh. Well, there you go. Just like, zzz, you know. All right, Adrian Peterson trending today. The NFL player got sick and missed a game after accidentally chewing tobacco. Come on, don't we all learn that in 6th grade?
Well, maybe in the Deep South they do, or Missouri. But in New York, we didn't learn that in 6th grade. But he puked it out, so I don't really know why he was so sick. I mean, there have been worse things that people play. I mean, Magic Johnson got the NBA's most valuable player, and he played with HIV for crying out loud. Let alone a little cough off from chewing tobacco. You know, be a man, son. Play the game.
Yeah, well, you know, today everybody gets a trophy no matter what, so maybe that's why. Alejandro Villanova trending today. He is an ex-Army Ranger who made his debut in the NFL yesterday playing for the Steelers. Even though you hate sports, Ryan, you got to admit that's kind of cool, right?
Yes, a brave patriot traded his worthwhile career defending our country, and now he spends his days playing with a dead pig and slapping other men's rear ends. I am so happy for him.
Glen Rice Jr. trending today. The former NBA player suffered a gunshot wound in a fight at a restaurant, and he was later arrested also. Kind of a rough day, Ryan. Was that a lot like your day yesterday?
That was almost, I've had many days like that. To make it worse, he found out that one of the 5 children he's paying child support for isn't actually his. You know, that's where the song comes. Mama said there'd be days like that, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah, speaking of songs, Leah Remini's trending today. Her skills as a stepmom being called into question. Ryan, is she a bad stepmom?
Yeah, well, the mother of the children, who was the wife of her husband who she stole him while they were married, and they had this affair, says that she's a wicked stepmother. But that's like the only type of stepmothers there are. I mean, the only type of good stepmother is the one that bails you out of jail when you're 21 years old and gives you a round of beer. So this is the time to be a wicked stepmother, I guess.
All right, Ryan Girdusky, thank you so much for being with us and making us laugh tonight. We appreciate you.
Thank you.